just wanted to show everyone what I look like, because I feel like people don't think that I have pain because I look lean and fit. But it's been a very hard morning, and my hands, they're so swollen. I can't even move them. They're so stiff. My jaw is swollen. My knees are the size of golf balls. This is rheumatoid arthritis. It's a debilitating disease. Yes, that was me 2 years ago. When I was 25, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. I lost the entire use of my body for 4 months. And of course, my rheumatologist put me on chemotherapy like Humira, methotrexate, prednisone, and sulfasalazine. And even though my RA was a little bit under control, I was seeing way more negative effects than I was positive. My emotions were out of control. I was sleeping 22 hours a day. I could no longer run my business because of the amount of time I was sleeping. My hair was falling out. And I also was getting sick all the time because I had no immune system. I was getting the flu, a cold, a cough. I was having constant sore throats, and I couldn't go around certain family members or kids that were sick because I had no immune system, and it really, really frustrated me. So after one doctor's appointment, when she said I was gonna have to be doing this chemotherapy for the rest of my life, I decided to take control of my own destiny, and I started doing a ton of research. I realized that diet is a huge part of what makes me sick and also what makes me healthy. After doing a bunch of research, I cut out dairy, most gluten, and most meats. And it took about a year of transition, but within 6 months, I was almost completely off all of my chemotherapy and my sulfasalazine, my Humira. My energy levels were starting to come back. I was able to function. My immune system was coming back. It was incredible. So after almost a year of doing this, not diet, but more of a lifestyle change, I realized that if someone had taught me how to do this, I would have been there much quicker than a year. And also, I'm just super blessed that I don't have kids or, at that time, a corporate job. So I thought, well, if this is a frustration of mine, then I can only imagine what it's like for people who have been living with this disease for 10 to 20 years, who have kids and a corporate job and just don't have the patience, the time, or the money to transition off of that crazy, sad American diet into a healthy, organic, clean diet that will help you live a healthy lifestyle with little to no Western medicine. So if you have just been recently diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, any type of autoimmune disease, you've just had a heart attack, a stroke, or you've been dealing with diabetes, anything that is diet related, I'm here to help you, because after many trials and errors and messing up all these certain recipes, I finally have found all the tips and tricks on how to make healthy food taste like unhealthy crap. I've honestly been cooking for people who had no intention of changing their diet after tricking them and realizing that they had just eaten something that was almost vegan. They realized that they could change their diet as well. I come to your house for a week. I teach you how to completely rotate your daily routine, not only of yours, but your entire family. I show you 5 educational documentaries that will give you information to prolong your health and your life. I will also give you 5 complimentary personal training sessions to where you can learn that you do have that extra time to get your body flowing and get your hormones right and get your energy going. I also will be teaching you how to grocery shop and how to read labels as you're in the grocery store. The reason I'm qualified to do this is because before I got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, I was on the complete assumption that having abs meant that you were healthy. So I followed someone's diet of the typical bodybuilder diet, chicken, brown rice, and broccoli. And after winning my bodybuilding show and being diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis 3 months later, I realized that abs are irrelevant. I'm sitting here walking around the grocery store in complete pain while people are walking up to me and saying, "You look so good." So needless to say, I found out that just because the dairy and the meat and the gluten fit your macros for the day, protein, your fats, and your carbs, doesn't mean that you're healthy. Okay, it's all about what we put into our bodies. And obviously people know what healthy is, they just don't do it because it's just too time consuming, it's just too risk taking. They would rather just be comforted by the food that they cook on a daily basis, and I totally understand that, okay? I'm here just to kind of tweak your meals to where they are not only super scrumptious, but they leave you feeling healthy and energized and not tired. So if you're ready to make a change in your life, and if you're ready to take that step, because I have news for you. You can start now, you can start in a year, you can start in 5 years, or you can never do this and suffer for the rest of your life. Because at the end of the day, it has to happen. And I know that you know that, or else you would have clicked off this video by now. How much would you pay for 5 personal training sessions, 5 documentaries, and also somebody there to hold your hand, to learn how to cook, to learn how to read labels, to learn how to grocery shop and prep your food, so dinner is not just a dreadful thing. It turns more into a bonding experience with you and your family, and super easy and simple. What is that worth to you? What's the amount of money that you spend on medication? What is the amount of money and time you spend being in pain, having to miss work, having to miss your kids' games or your kids' events? And I'm ready to help you and your family change your daily routines so y'all can start living a healthier, happy life. You can contact me at dwise3308@yahoo.com, and I really hope to hear from you. This is my passion, and I hope you feel it, man. I hope you feel the vibes. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hakuna Matata, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And everyone's fighting their own battles. So be kind to everybody and stop complaining, because at the end of the day, at least you can walk.